Standing by. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 Custom Builds, and today we are doing the Tusken Raider from Star Wars. Yeah, and more Star Wars request builds. I've been asked to do more, so this will be another one. I think the last one I might be doing is the Jawa, which will be the next video, so that could be it. But you never know, something might come up. Maybe I'll get more requests for Star Wars, who knows. But you know, today we're doing Tusken Raider. I've got images up, ready to go. And of course, Raphael B and Alex the Legendary are here, as always. So let's get through this. Tusken Raider time. And next time we'll be doing, and remember, next video we'll be doing is the Jawa. So, Tusken Raider, let's do it. Randomizer, boom. Nice randomizer we got today. We're gonna... Well, I don't want to go back out already. Anyway, so I backed out by accident. I'm gonna go to weapons because Tusken Raiders, they have two... They either have rifles or they have like staffs. So I'll give a Tusken Raider a staff first, and then I'll have the body made, and I'll just give him a gun second time round. It doesn't really matter which. Yeah, Raphael B. If you can request a non-Star Wars character, I don't just do Star Wars. Anything you like, really, just put it down. Make sure you check the playlist. I have a playlist, LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 Custom Builds. If you go to my playlist, you'll find it. So if you just check that list to know if I've already done it, it's there. But I don't just do Star Wars, but people have been asking for Star Wars builds, so I'm doing 2 more, and I think, unless anyone else is going to ask more, I think I'll stop. But anyway, I'm going to pick a good staff. Let me just get my images up to see what the staff looks like. It's pointy. I think I'll go with this, not this one, or maybe... It's not pointy like a spear, it is more like a staff. So, we're going with that. The color of the staff is like a... It's like a bronze metal thing, but a darker shade. We'll just make it dark brown, why not? Going on to appearance, we're gonna get rid of the hair. We're gonna go to neck here. We'll get rid of that for now, in case we'll need to go back for it. I think they do have these, like, I don't know if it's part of their face, but they've got like these breather masks, so we might add one of those. Going to their actual head, it's like a mummy, and there are some mummy skins in the game, so we can actually get away with this. If I can find the mummy's head. Yeah, living mummy. The only problem with the living mummy is it's got like red eyes, but that's kind of it's not really a major loss. What other heads? We need black eyes. And I was gonna suggest using Dr. Octopus's head, and that might be a good choice. If I can find it, see what it looks like. I feel like a staff fits the character more than a gun. Tusken Raider makes me think of primitive wooden staffs. Nice, I do like your thoughts, mate. There's the Tinkerer's head. I was looking for something with goggles on, because I know they wear like some sort of goggles. They have like a sandy head. I'm just experimenting with heads right now, really. I know they have goggles on, so I'm trying to keep the goggle feeling. I'm just trying to find where Dr. Octopus's head is, to see if that will be a good choice. Oh, it's the full-on goggles. Now I'm going to try and put on the breathing apparatus. we'll go with a, I think I don't know if it's part of the mask or it's the alien, but they have like this thing, so it is a brown piece, so do you think that looks like a Tusken Raider right there? Or I could go with the living mummy head, which is all bandages. Yeah, I wish that too. But I'm trying to think, would you rather have the goggles on the Tusken Raider or the bandages? So we're going to go to heads now. Tinker's head. Let's take a look at it with the mummy head, and I'm going to find it. Go to living mummy. I think it looks better with the other one actually, that's just me. Wait, can I change the living mummy's color scheme? No, you can't, so it's probably a good choice to go with Tinker's head for two reasons, because you can change the color of that head and it's got the goggles on, so I'm gonna go Tinker's. And you want to go for a sand color. There we go. Okay, we're gonna stay up here right now and look for, I think it's helmets, because you want to get the horns for the Tusken Raiders. Of course you can't really get the right horns, but you know, it's fine. They have like light grey horns, I think. But for the sake of it, I'm gonna make it attached to the head, so. I mean, I could just, another option I could have done was use the ninja mask, but that would have covered up the breathing apparatus. But so I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, the rest of the character is just basically robes, so like Jedi, so that shouldn't be difficult. His hands are, both hands are the same sand color. Okay, going on to body, which I use for all Jedi if I find it, because they all wear the same typical Jedi garb. Some here somewhere. I think I might have passed it. There it is. It is Ego's one. Perfect choice. And you want to go to arms. I'm going to get the Spider-Man Noir arms for detail. That's what I always do when I use this body piece. If I can find them. S. Spider-Man Noir arms for detail. And we're going to go to his, check his belt. It's a light brown one. I could use Kraven the Hunters for detail. Keep that in mind. Can you do Admiral Akbar for the next one? If you want me to, it's your request next. If you rather have Admiral Akbar next than the Jawa, I'll do that. Again, it is Admiral Akbar is a alien with an alien head, so it will be a challenge, but I'll do my best. We're looking for a light brown. I think I'll just make it browner. Yeah, and we're gonna go on to legs now, and they are simply brown, so I'm just gonna add some detail to them. I could use these legs because I know they use guns, but I wouldn't say the Sand People, that's what they're called as a group, have that much gun trigger happy. These are the next options, and it really doesn't matter because the legs are covered, so I could just use these, which probably will be the best choice, so I might just go with it. But I will scour the rest of the legs as we do. But again, I think I've already made my choice. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Okay, we're gonna go back out now, and we're gonna come to, I'm gonna look at attachments, see if we can add anything extra. The Gorgon piece, but I don't think you can really add that because, you know, you've got the the web breeder, and I don't think it's really necessary. So all this extra kibble is kind of unnecessary. Going on now to, I guess if you really want to add anything extra, you can add a cape for, their capes aren't tattered or ripped or anything like that, so that's good. Their capes are just more like standard Jedi robes. They are straight, nothing really, and they are the typical sand color, yeah. So, backing out now, we're gonna go to abilities and move on to the next cart. Thanks. Grabble-on, I'm gonna say no. I've never seen them use grabbles. I've never seen them climb anything. Techno access, well, they do have access to firearms, but I don't buy them as, I buy the, like someone said in the comments, I buy them more as a primitive threat than a, you know what I mean. Mind control, obviously not. Magic, no. Cracked walls, I wouldn't say they're that strong. Deflect, no. Fix things, well, I can buy them maybe. They can break people. They seem to be able, they hunt in numbers. What do they ride? Do they ride on Jawas? No, they ride on, I think they're, what are they, Banthas? Yeah, so that I don't buy them as able to, you know, fix things. Vine Cut I'll put on, Super Strength off, Ruin Tracing off, I'll put Tracking on, I'll give them that. Teleport off, Dig on. Stealth I will put on because they are stealthy. They were able to sneak up on, I know I should put Fighting on, but maybe I'll do that for the next one. So I'll do, because there are two types of sand people. There are sand people who fight melee and sand people who fight with a gun, so yeah. Yeah, okay, I will be looking at these comments and writing them down, so don't worry about that. And I'll be doing your requests in order they were selected by the time, so. Right, I think I was fighting, yeah, I was fighting. Going on now, we're gonna go with the targeted lunge for the, I was gonna go with the boomerang, but they are more of a primitive race, so we're gonna go with the targeted lunge, of course. Going on to the circle button now, we should put stealth on. What stealth is, it basically just gives you it gives you a device to turn invisible, but it's the closest thing to stealth you'll get. I suppose I could put boomerang on here, but I don't really buy them as a badass, so I might put on this, their like loud roar of cry. Oh, that's terrible, but you know what I mean. It's more like a animal sound. What's number 4? Okay, I think it's 2, I'll go with. We'll make that a sonar explosion. We'll just make that white, why not? We can, if you want to pull it to your imagination, you can say it's the apparatus doing that. Going back out now, I'm just going to double check circle. Yeah, we've got stealth and we've got the breathing apparatus ability. So we are golden there. Going to X, we want to have the double jump. Hyper jump off. Wow, they don't have much abilities, do they? Going on to passive traits, health. Health icon, we're going to go with the desert color for Tatooine. Standard issue. Voice, I'll go with voice 3. Even though they don't talk, we need something to go there. I'll put the nature plant thing, yeah. Movement speed, default. Miscellaneous, we'll go to the desert map. And of course we'll just put in the name in capitals, Tusken Raiders. I know they're also called Sand People, but that's what they're called when they're in numbers. That's why I get it. There you go. Besides, whenever you hear the word Sand People, you think more of the Sandman. So there is our Tusken Raider with staff. We're going to switch to Stan Lee now. And go to the Tusken Raider again. And we're going to give him a gun. Go to guns. We'll give him the longer gun for the rifle he has. I know they had like weapons like this in episode 1, but oh well, who cares. I could give him a bigger gun like this, but I buy them more having this type of weapon. So there's that choice in mind. We're going to go with, I think they have like dark brown guns, but I'm going to go with black guns just for the sake of easiness. Moving on to abilities, we're going to go with circle for the gun. I want to keep stealth on, so I might need to switch the square button. Bolt origin, you want it from the gun, of course. Weapon. Bolt style. Wow. I'll go with number 4. They don't really take sides, so I'll just put standard red bullets, or laser pellets. What would you like? Bolt targeting on. And I'll put the beam on for their guns as well. Beam origin, weapon. Give them some other purpose. We want beam free. Beam color red. Okay, there are our Tusken Raiders. We'll just take out the melee one. And we've got the gun one behind it, so yeah. Here are my set of Tusken Raiders. I do prefer the one with the melee weapon. No, it just seems to suit Tatooine more. But let's take a look at the guy. He's got his, you know, his homing attack. He can, wow. Turn invisible. And he's got the Tusken Raider yell. And he's got awesome agility. Let's take a look at our gunner. Now he does, I do like this guy as well. He's got some usability with the shooting. You've got like gold there, yep. And he's got, of course, his Tusken Raider yell. And he can turn invisible like his brother, so yeah. Awesomeness! I think the Tusken Raiders came out pretty damn well. And yeah. Next time, as Alex has suggested, he wants his Admiral Akbar instead of the Jawa next. So that'll be the next request. That'll be the next build on this series coming up, and Rakabar. Then I'll do Jawa, and I'll do Raphael B's request, which was what, Jack Torrance from The Shining. So I'll look up images for that and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll have Admiral Akbar and then Jawa, and I think that'll be it because we're stopping there because our next request is Jack Torrance. So, you know, that'd be fun. See you next time, guys. Leave a like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps out. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a great one. See you next time, guys. Peace.